It's Kelly Clarkson here to talk all things Wayfair, the best place to buy furniture, decor, and anything else you can think of to create a home you absolutely love. I know when I shop with Wayfair, I find options for every style, whether I'm feeling boho or farmhouse, modern, traditional, French country. I can find exactly what I need for my home and more. No matter your space, style, or budget, shop Wayfair.com to make your home way more you.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Live Laughter Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Barbara with me. Are you there, Barbara? Okay. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. All right, Barbara should be on soon. Okay. Okay, Barbara, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here.
And I'm here. I can hear you.
I'm here.
I know. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Let me give me 1 second here. All right. So Barbara's still going to be in here soon. And Mike and Dayle Schear should be on as well. Give me a second, and we'll figure everything out. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes. Hi, Johnny.
Okay. Now, Dayle hasn't called in yet, but she should be here soon. And
You are kidding?
as soon as
That's
what?
so unlike her. That is so unlike her.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you and I can chat for a minute while we wait for Psychic Dayle Schear.
So how have you been?
Well, since 2 days ago when we did our show, it was an intense show, but I was fine with it. Talking about that, it's not that hard because when you are abducted by somebody drugging you, you don't really remember. So it's kind of hard to have bad memories but the flashbacks, that does cause PTSD. You know what? It has affected me, and I'm glad we're talking about it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to meet whoever we decide to have on as our hypnotist for me live to try to see what happened.
I think Dale's here. Are you there, Dayle? Oh, Dale's here.
Yeah, but I'm having trouble with my volume, so give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
What she's having problems with? What? I didn't hear what she was having problems with. Did you? The volume? I hear.
Now.
I hear her.
I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I'm fine. Now, what were you saying about a hypnotist?
I need to find one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Johnny.
On Wednesday, we did a show where we talked about Barbara. About a few years ago, Barbara was abducted. And there's a lot of repressed memories that we think she may be having. And we're going to work on...
Johnny, not having. I'm not having the memories. I need to...
That's what I mean.
See the memories.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
That's what I'm saying. Not having. And
Are you sure you want to do that, Barbara? Because I was, as a child, I was abducted too with a friend, kidnapped. I had gone, it's weird, we were hitchhiking in Los Angeles, and the guy picked us up and took us wherever and just dumped us off and said, don't you ever do this again. And it was scary.
Yes, it was.
But I can be honest with you, I've never told anybody this hardly in my life, but I've gone under hypnotherapy many times, and I'm all for it. But the problem that you have with it is that you remember too much, and the pain is just unbelievable. So I chose not to do it anymore, but it's up to you.
So when you were abducted, did you get drugged? So you needed to. So what were you trying to look for with a hypnotist?
What do you mean by drugs?
Well, why would you get hypnotized if you remember everything?
I don't know. Johnny keeps talking, so I don't know.
I'm trying to answer my own question here.
Johnny, you got to be quiet. Okay, go ahead, Barbara. I'm sorry.
If you were a child and you were not drugged and you remember it all, why did you get hypnotized regarding that? What happened?
But that's not the only reason I got hypnotized. I went for past life regression. So while I did that, I went for this too as well. And she brought up memories that were very painful as a child. And I don't ever want to go through that again. I'm sorry about my voice. It's snowing here. We have no humidity, and I'm dying. But that's okay.
Okay, you don't sound any differently. But well. Dayle. So I can see why you didn't tell anybody much or talk about it much, because you feel like you're going to get into trouble. You're going to get into more trouble for even hitchhiking. But that guy was trying to teach you a lesson, but he could have gotten in big trouble because he actually did kidnap you. Even if he was just trying to teach you guys a good lesson, that was very wrong because it caused you a lot of maybe PTSD, horrible thoughts, and trigger
to be honest with you, I was with my girlfriend, and she was crying and crying and crying. She was in the back seat, and for some reason, I wasn't scared, but he dropped us off downtown Los Angeles in a different part of town that I had no idea where I was. I didn't have a clue. And it was scary. But I also went on this hypnotherapy. There's something I couldn't remember. As a child, walking to school, which is about 9 blocks. My mother would always tell me, don't talk to strangers, don't get in the car with strangers. If they offer you candy, don't take it. So I always remembered that. But in my mind, I saw this man, and the door was open, and he had a hat on, and he was asking me to come in to the car. And I did not know if that was real or my imagination.
That's my problem. So when you are hypnotized, how can you really even confirm that too? Are they really bringing out the truth, or will you still not have a definite answer?
Well, Barbara, there's no definite answer. But I can honestly tell you that it helped me a lot. I wouldn't drive the freeways when I was younger for just being scared, and I went to this one hypnotherapist, and he got me to drive the freeway. So it does. I just wouldn't go into it to. I mean, how do I explain it? I wouldn't go for hypnotherapy for deep things because it brings up too much pain. And, you know, the pain you're going through now with the crying and being upset and all that stuff, I wouldn't recommend that. But if it was something that was mild or something that was easy to understand, then I would do it.
Okay. Maybe we'll just do a little easy test run hypnotist session because it will be live on air.
Oh, you could do that, yeah. But
That'd
then Johnny may fall asleep.
Yeah, Johnny, don't listen when they're putting me to sleep.
I've been to a hypnotist myself. I've been to a professional hypnotist. And it was to get over, that's what I was going to say, I have a fear, I had a horrible, horrible fear of the beach, which is ironic considering I live in Destin, okay?
You what?
And I had a fear of the beach.
What?
Of the beach.
Spell what you say.
B-E-A-C-H. Yeah. Beach, ocean, I didn't like it. I hated it when my parents would take us to Florida. We were kids. I wanted to stay home. I didn't like it, and you know, it was. Then they put me under, and it helped a little. You know, I mean, I'm still not as much of a beach person, but when you live in Destin, you can't really, you know, control that.
Okay, my question to you: Do you know how to swim?
I can dog paddle. I can't go underwater because my eyes don't close all the way. And
okay, but can you swim?
I can dog. That's all.
That means that's why you swim.
No, then that's why he's scared of the beach. Dog paddle won't get him anywhere, but swimming is swimming because I do it every day. You know.
Well, we'll drown if you dog paddle. I mean, even if a person just learns how to tread in the water, they're not going to drown.
Who says?
No, I'm not afraid of.
Well, he could if he panics, but if you know how to tread water, probably not in the surf, though, you know, with the rolling waves. I agree, Dayle, but, you know, he lives right on the beach. His back door opens to the beach, so the parents tried everything, I'm sure.
How lucky we are. I used to do that, too, in Hawaii. Right across the street. I lived on the, you know, across the street from the beach.
But Johnny doesn't think it's lucky.
Why? Well, he don't like it because he's scared of the water.
Yeah, but can't you just take a walk on the beach? He doesn't even... Do you like the sand?
I mean, for a long time, I couldn't go on the sand. I had to cover myself up. I couldn't wear shorts. I mean, and I couldn't, even when it was 110 degrees outside, I wouldn't wear shorts.
Oh, weird. Well,
it was just...
Did the hypnotherapist help you at all?
I feel better now that I'm older. You know, I mean, I can go walks with the dog, you know. I mean, it has helped me. I am going to say this, though. You know, hypnotism, and I'm not talking about the theatrical hypnotism, like where they tell you to cluck like a chicken and make you think you're a bird and all sorts of stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the theatrical. Now, I'm not talking about the theatrical. I'm talking about like the therapeutic. You know, the people who have repressed memories, the people. That has been that people compare that to open heart surgery. You know. And you're not really in control of them. What I'm trying to say, Dayle, is that going under, this is sort of goes back to what you were saying earlier, that going under hypnotism, you don't know what's going to happen. You may start to remember some things.
That's true. That's true.
And,
okay, I got to say something. That I probably shouldn't say, but I'm going to say it anyway, okay? Are you ready for this, Barbara?
Yes.
All right. I knew Johnny very well, okay? And beyond well. But I went to a hypnotherapist to find out how I knew him in my last life. And she was able to come up with, or I was able to come up with, the fact that I was going to marry him. There were two women. I was going to marry him, and there was someone else that was going to marry him, and that girl shot me and with a gun and in my shoulder, and or something. I died, and he held me in his arms, and he was talking to me. So that was the one thing I did learn. But that was called a past life regression. There's many types of hypnotherapy.
Well, it's all very it's just all very interesting. And I like your question. Are you sure you want to do that? No, I'm not sure. I would do it any time if it wasn't live on air, but like Johnny says, you don't know what's going to come out.
It's like, do you really want to go under, and it's like not knowing what you're going to find. I mean, it could be kind of, what's the word, invade your privacy, so to speak, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
I mean,
what
there
if
are
it
certain things that...
What if it brought up something about the president? Here you come on. You don't know. You don't know. So, not a
but
good...
I'm not saying it couldn't be therapeutic. Now, I'm not saying that this couldn't be therapeutic. I think it could be. I mean, I'm just saying that I would go the route of not... Now, what we could do is interview you and the hypnotist after he does it on you. Now, we could do that. You could do what? Like
after what?
Well, I'm saying is interview Barbara before, and then have her go off the air, and then interview her when she gets back on the air after it happens. That might be a way to do it, like a part 1, part 2, maybe.
Oh, yes. And so I could listen to it first to see and then we can air it later if I'm comfortable with it.
Actually,
that's okay.
I will tell you that my therapist let me recorded my session. So,
oh, good.
I have been in Hawaii, I have been under therapy so many times. I'm very easy to hypnotize. Very easy. And I just fall out, so I kind of enjoy it. But if I'm looking for answers to something, the gentleman who helped me, it took about 6 times because I wouldn't drive the freeways. I was like Johnny. I wouldn't, he wouldn't go near the beach. Well, I wouldn't drive the freeway, and he got me to drive the freeway, so I felt good about that.
That is very good.
Mhm.
It gets rid of maybe some hang-ups. It finds the root of the cause, so you can work on it.
Yeah, do what you want. I was going to ask you, Johnny, do we have anything going on?
Yes, we do. Tom, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Good evening,
hi, Tom.
everybody. How are you?
I hope you were listening to the show.
I was, yes.
Did you find it interesting?
So far, so good.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
I have not, no, but it sounds really interesting.
Okay. I like it for past life regressions. That's what I like it for. To find out stuff in the past. But anyway, where are you calling from, Tom?
I'm calling from Florida.
Okay. Have I talked to you before?
We have, but I never asked you. I have some legal issues coming up. I'm just wondering if you see the outcome favorable for me.
I'll try.
Thank you.
What's the first one?
What's what?
Johnny, are you touching something with the board where
No,
noise?
It's okay. I fixed it just now. I just fixed it just now. It was
Okay. What's the first question, Tom?
With the legal issue, I'm just wondering if you see it going the way that I want it to go.
Well, I have to know what it is.
What the legal issue is?
Yes.
Well,
I can't pick up off of you. And from air, I mean, what is it about?
Well, I'm filing for, I guess, an appeal for a hearing that didn't go the way I wanted it to go, and it was just ridiculous because these claims were made against me from a person that has no credibility and provided no evidence, and I actually provided police reports showing that this person was a pathological liar, basically, but it didn't seem to matter to the judge, but I'm filing the appeal for that.
Do you have a good attorney?
No, it's something that I have to do on my own.
That's the problem right there. If you find a good attorney, you will win. If you do it on your own, you will lose. That's simple. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, well, what do you see happening in my love life?
Okay, you are very fussy about women, about relationships, whether who they are, doesn't matter. And for you to find the right one takes you a long time. But I do see you finding someone with an R in the name, very nice, very sweet, and very kind, and someone that you will have a long time romance with. I don't know if you'll marry them, but you will be with them. And that's the best I can do for now. Okay?
That sounds nice. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Hey, you too. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Johnny, what's going on? Do we have others? Or?
Yes, we do. Jenny, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi,
Hi,
Dayle. And
where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oregon. And I was enjoying all your conversation. It was very interesting.
Oh, good.
I grew up in Southern California, and I hitchhiked home from Huntington Beach with a friend one time. All the kids would take the bus to the beach, but there wasn't enough buses to take us back. They just passed by full. So we decided we'd hitchhike. But whenever I got in those situations with my friends, I just turned into the mom. I don't know why. And I was just like, nope, we need to get home. Anyway.
Well, in the 60s, it was very common to hitchhike.
Yeah, this was in the 70s, so not far after.
Well, it was no big thing, but nowadays, my husband laughs because I'll look at somebody and, I'll think, gosh, should we pick them up because they're hitchhiking? And then my mind goes directly to what happened to me. And then it also goes to murder, being killed,
all the bad things, right?
All the bad things. And he looks at me and goes, oh, my God, what's wrong with you? And I said, well, I was kidnapped. What can I tell you? All right. Anyway, how can I help you?
Well, I guess my question is that I just retired at 62 a few months ago, and I think I need to go back to work. My husband and I are really crafty people, and he's going to retire in just a couple months too. So it's like he wants to start a thing from home. I think I can do both a little bit. but I'm not sure
What does he want? What's he want to do at home?
Well, he has his own agenda, so he wants to do things that he likes and wants me to help him.
Like what?
We're woodworkers, so we do a lot of woodworking. He has a lot of interest in billiards. He plays pool. So he wants to do a line of pool things that we sell, which I've made him a few things that are cool that he wants me to do. I don't know that it's what I want to do so much, but
I believe that if you do the woodworking, you're going to make a lot of money.
Really?
So I would, I would help him. I don't know about the pool thing, but I guess you guys know. But he has a lot of fascinating ideas. So I would go for it. I would definitely go for it.
Okay.
Okay, my question to what is with bowling?
What is what?
Bowling?
No, billiards. Pool. Playing pool.
I know that. What do you have to do that? Do you guys have anything to do with bowling?
Not except for the Wii. The Wii game where you bowl. It's a computer game, Wii.
Oh.
That's simulated bowling on TV.
Oh, okay. Do you know, I just heard, and this blows me away, I just heard on TV that they don't have any more holes in the bowling balls. Johnny, you might be interested in this one.
What? How are you supposed to hold the ball?
I guess with your two hands.
That is retarded.
I know, and I'm going, how? This is beyond my comprehension. Things are changing so much nowadays, and you can't even keep up with them.
Yeah, that's weird.
But you're gonna make a lot of money, so hang in there, okay? Just follow his lead, and he will not let you down.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
Barbara.
you, Jenny.
Barbara, talk to me.
Sure.
Barbara. Hello. Is she there?
She's here. I don't know. She is here, but let's see here.
Did you disconnect her by mistake?
No, I don't think so. That was the caller. That was the last caller, and I disconnected her. See here. Are you there, Barbara? Give me a second here. Okay. Let's see here.
Well, text her, do something.
It's okay, we will.
I wanted to talk to her first.
Here, she says that she can hear me, but I can't hear her. So she's gonna. We'll fix it.
She's.
Yeah. We're working on it right now. But
okay.
Do you?
Was that it on calls or what?
Yeah, it's just that we're working on it. I'm communicating with her. She's aware of what's going on. So we're working on it.
Okay. Have you given your number out?
Yes. The number is 516-531-9874. Now, let me see here. Okay. Are you there?
I don't have...
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. I was just sitting here like normal, and all of a sudden you guys could not hear me. I didn't do anything differently. And then I think I refreshed the page and then I'm back. So that's good because otherwise I would have just called in like a normal caller would and not be on the switchboard. So I would have been back, Dayle, so you wouldn't have had to worry. Okay. But I'm back this way.
We've only had 2 phone calls, Barbara, so what can I tell you?
I created an event actually on Facebook, and I did tweet it a couple days ago and made some good advertisements. So not sure why, but did Johnny say why? Johnny, do we not have another caller?
Yes, we do.
See?
You said that you wanted to talk. Right? You and Barbara wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Well, go ahead with the person.
Oh, you mean you want me to put the next one in? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Michelle, you're live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Thank you.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, I'm so glad to talk to you. It's been a while. So I had a question, if that's okay. Well, I dated one guy, and I really didn't date him, but he was a user. And then I met another guy on my phone on Facebook, but I knew him from Indiana when I had my boat up there, and I didn't know he liked me. And so he just kind of threw it out there, and I was like, well, he is kind of cute. And so I was like really shocked. I mean, because I didn't even try. He found me, you know what I mean? And I'm still shocked, you know what I mean? So I just wonder how my daughter's energy she's got a powerful energy. I don't know if it's because she was born on my birthday. So sometimes, like I talked to another psychic, and she picked up my daughter, and I was like, oh, my God, that was my daughter. After I got off the phone, I was thinking about everything that she told me. It was about my daughter. I was like, oh, no. So I want to see what you see, you know. She was born on my birthday, so I don't know if that's why the energy is so strong. I don't know.
You have me so confused. What is your question?
Well, the guy that I met, I wonder how you see things going. Will he come down here to see me, or will I go up there to see him? And how do you see the relationship going?
Where does he live? What area?
Where I used to have my boat at in Indiana.
And where do you live now?
Florida.
Well,
and he just kind of put it out there. He's like, well, you can come up here for a while.
I heard this. Oh, God, you got to quit talking, okay? To get a reading, you got to quit talking. I think the guy is very interested, and depends on if you want to go to Indiana and spend time with him, and I certainly would. I believe that he really likes you a lot, and can you talk to him, on Facebook or wherever, on one of those social media things? Can you do that?
Yeah, we've been talking over text, and he says he was telling me that, we could take turns, kind of like a winter house and a summer house. I'm like, whoa, he's thinking way ahead of me. Because I live on a boat, and he's got a house.
Oh, what kind of boat? I love boats. What kind of boat?
It's a Monticello River yacht.
Wow, how big is that?
It's an old one. It's how big is it? Is that what you asked me?
Yes.
60 foot.
Holy cow! How did you end up with that? Out of curiosity.
I sold everything that I had. It was a dream since I was young. And I remember when I was younger looking in at the boats, walking on the docks, thinking, oh, I can't wait till I buy a boat. And that's what I did. I sold everything. I thought, you know what? You only live once. I'm going to go for it. And I don't regret it, not one bit. I feel very blessed. It's an older boat, and I've been working on it ever since I got it.
Well, that part's good. Where do you, on this boat, do you go anywhere with it?
Well, not right now. The outdrive, when I first got the boat, we were driving up to get fuel for the Christmas parade and broke the outdrive, hit something in the river. So been waiting on waiting for the manager of the marina to fix the boat. So he hasn't fixed the outdrive yet.
What is an outdrive? I'm not familiar with that.
Well, I got two engines inside the boat, and then the outdrive is it's like a little motor with a propeller on it. So I guess it steers the boat. So you got to have it. I got two of them.
No, he needs to fix that. That's for sure.
I know. I've been waiting 3 years.
Well, then it's time to put in a lawsuit. And get it fixed.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason for that to happen.
I know. He's a one-man band, and he's very nice. He's very lenient on my rent, and so I don't never complain because I feel very grateful. Anywhere else, you would be paying bukus of money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think the manager's overworked.
Okay, but in the summer, you can't go anywhere if he doesn't fix it.
I know. I haven't been anywhere since I got it.
Well, that's what I'm telling you is that you're being duped. You're being I don't know the word. Barbara, what's the word? Barbara.
Like duped, another one for that?
Yeah. Yeah, she's being used.
Played like a fool.
Yes. So I would do something and tell the guy, I need to use my boat, and if not, I'm going to have to contact an attorney and see what he says.
Well,
and if you don't want to do that, you're going to go nowhere with the boat. You'll just be sitting on the boat.
Right. Well, do you think that guy's going to come down here, or I'm going to go up there to visit, or what? Or do you see us going back and forth? And
I believe he's going to come and see you.
Oh.
Yeah, and fix your boat.
Oh, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe you can manifest it.
Does he fix boats?
That's so funny that you say that. Come to think of it, I think he told me that they get boats and they remodel it and resell them.
There you go.
But I don't want to sell my boat. I love my boat.
No, but fix it.
It's an antique boat, and I've been working on it ever since. And it's just everybody that sees it is beautiful. But if they'd only seen it when I first got it, oh my God, you couldn't hardly stand to sleep in here because the carpet that was in here stunk so bad.
Okay,
so we tore all that out.
We don't need to know all that, okay? But thank you. All I know is that if you ask him to fix it, he will. Will he come down there? Yes. Will you spend time with him? Yes. That's the best I can tell you, okay?
Do you think he's going to fall in love with me?
Yeah, go fishing and he'll fall in love with you.
Honey, you want to know more, call me. All right?
Yeah.
Barbara, give her my phone number.
Good segue. Okay, everybody, get your pencil and paper. Psychic Dayle Schear's direct line to book your private reading is 808-372-1816. Dayle Schear, 808-372-1816. So, after this show, call up your favorite psychic Dayle Schear and book your private reading. Wouldn't that be nice to have more time and privacy as well?
Yeah, also my website.
Well,
Johnny, are you trying to say something?
I didn't say anything. I was going to say anything.
Okay, DayleSchear.com. It's simple, DayleSchear.com. Go there if you want to find out more information. If you didn't get the phone number, we always put Dayle's website in our profile show description, so you'll find it there. And it's easy. I'll say it one more time. 808-372-1816. And she's available to book privately until next Friday and beyond.
All right, what's next? Thank you for calling, Barbara. What's going on with you?
Oh, I've had the best day. I don't even want to tell you the contract I'm about to sign, but it's going to be great. It's a new venture, and it's the wave of the future. And I had a great meeting regarding that 2 days ago. Then today, I had another business meeting for something completely different, which will bring in a lot more revenue, and that has to do with my life story, how it changed. And it has to do with Playboy and how my life changed in a second, and it's quite exciting. So I've had two really great business meetings this week.
Are you going to write a book?
It's not that. It's not regarding that.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be.
I'll tell you later, because, when things get released, then you just want that to be the time.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I know I've been predicting this for a long time, that a lot of money has been going to be coming your way, and I feel really good about it.
Okay.
Really good.
Well, that is wonderful. And then you also kept hearing Vegas. You kept seeing or feeling Vegas, and then now I have already made the plans to have the most fabulous New Year's Eve with one of my best friends, who invited me to a carte blanche trip to Vegas, seeing Duran Duran and Janet Jackson, 8-row seats, both nights, 30th and 31st. Oh yeah,
you told us that last week. I'm so excited.
No, I just found out. I told you because I talked to you privately on the phone.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yes. Well, the only thing that's happening here is that it's snowing, and I love the snow.
Beautiful.
So it's kind of beautiful.
Did the hubby have to get out the snowplow yet?
No, not yet. It's mild. It's very unusual for it to snow this early. Very, very unusual, but it's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
That's wonderful. A winter wonderland.
Yes. So, Johnny, anything else, or what's going on?
Yes. Patricia, you were live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello.
Hi, Patricia. Yeah, hi, Patricia. Where are you calling from?
Yes, hi. Thank you for taking my call. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay. What's going on in New Mexico?
Well, I'm don't really know. My focus is I want to ask a question. Will I be traveling and relocating next year out of Albuquerque into another country?
Where do you want to go, sweetie?
Beg your pardon?
Where do you want to go?
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Is there any specific place in Mexico?
I'm researching now on what various states, pros and cons, obviously culture, but whether they have like particular issues, say with weather, or should say environment.
I see your point. The only problem with Mexico is there's a lot of robbery. There's a lot of kidnappings. And it depends on what area you go to. So you've got to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
So research that. If you want to go, you certainly can. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole for those reasons. I have other places that I'd like to go to.
Well,
So
I have some other interests as well, but I figure I would start there and do slow traveling.
I would end there if you're going to go there. What other areas do you want to look at?
Again, just researching. I was possibly thinking of Southeast Asia parts.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you, Asia's wonderful. I always want to go to Thailand. There's a lot going on there. They speak English, and it's really lovely. So research Thailand if you're going to look at Asia.
Oh.
A lot of people like Vietnam as well. So really research those areas.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular reason you want to leave the U.S.?
Yes, and to have a better quality of life, affordable health care, and yes, affordable housing. Of course, I know globally the previous 4 years, it all has gone up, apartment rents and that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you look at Thailand, and rents are about $300 to $500. It's all white sand beaches. It's beautiful. It's hot, but you have different places in Thailand. You have, different places to look at. And the food is great. The food runs around $3 to $5 per day. And I'm not kidding you. And the rents are very cheap. And you could stay there for up to 60 days, and then you'd have to figure out, if you look on YouTube and put up Thailand condos, you can see how beautiful it is. And you can find out, how you would end up staying there if you wanted to.
I see.
But Mexico is way more expensive than Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of Americans have gone there.
Well, obviously, I'm not interested in staying in the tourist towns.
Right.
But those that are in the mid-range, and of course, obviously, I'm willing and will be learning, speak the language, because once you get out of more touristy areas, it's less likely the citizens there are not going to speak English.
Thailand has some of the best medical in the world. They're number 3. And some of their medicals are like hotels. So they have some of the best doctors in the world. So it's very inexpensive. To give you an idea, if you wanted a knee replacement, it'd be about $500, or in the U.S. it'd be about $3,000.
So you have lived there before?
No, but I plan on going.
So have you lived in Mexico?
No. I wouldn't touch Mexico with a 10-foot pole. Too many people I know have gotten kidnapped, or, weird things have happened. So I have friends that live in Mexico, but I'm not interested in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in Asia, there's plenty of places that are good. So just keep researching. You'll have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Okay?
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Do I see you moving, though? Yes. But you're doing the right thing by just researching.
So
very few people. Pardon me?
Would you say in a year I'll be moving, or less, or 6 months?
Yes, I'd say within a year. It takes that long to research things and really go very heavily deep into, what goes on in each country.
Yes, I want to hear the truth, not the tourist version.
Right. Because I lived in Hawaii for 10 years, and I loved it. Mm-hmm. And the only problem with Hawaii is so darn expensive. It's the highest cost of living in the United States. Mm-hmm. 2 bags of groceries will cost you $100. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that's what I can tell you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. We have one more caller. Would you like to do that?
Okay. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Tina. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
I'm Psychic Dayle. I have a thank you for being here. I'm working right now with some company because they owe me money. Starts with the letter G, as in go, and it's in the process. Would I be getting funds from that hopefully before the end of the year?
Okay, we've talked before, right?
Yes.
Many times. Okay, and the best way I can help you is you call me.
I don't have the funding to do that. That's why I use Blog Talk.
But okay.
Sorry.
And I'm sorry. What was the question?
I know, ma'am. You're right, and I wish I can, but my question is, I'm trying to get some money that I've been owed, and the company starts with the letter G.
Oh yeah, I sort of remember that, and I can honestly tell you that yes, you will, but you need an attorney to get it.
I went to court already, and they have an attorney, and the judge said that please try to negotiate first.
Okay, we've got to listen to what the judge says.
Because he said that Go ahead.
Honey, I can't do a whole reading. So all I can say is yes, you will get it, but if you have to have the right attorney. And if he says negotiate first, then, that's what you do. Just follow what the judge says. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Thank you. Okay, Barbara, we're up.
Yes. Okay, so that went really well. I think that you really helped a lot of people today, and it's always fun to listen to. So don't forget to contact Psychic Dayle Schear this week, everybody, to book your private reading, especially during the holidays. Treat yourself. You deserve
it. Barbara, do me a favor. Please call me and tell me what's going on with you.
Okay, I will. I might not right after this because I promised friends I'd go over. Like literally, I said after the show, I'll be right over to say hi. Somebody's visiting from Texas, and you know how you do make friends online. I made friends with people on TikTok, actually. I have a private account there, Barbara Morten,
cool.
and I made friends, and the friend is visiting the other neighbor friend, so I literally promised. And so, but Dayle,
well, that's good.
I know you're just wondering so much what this is, and I will let you know. But I want to be able to sit and talk for a minute without feeling rushed.
Okay. Not a problem.
Good.
Not a problem.
This was fun tonight.
Okay, you can go ahead and do the shout out. I appreciate it. Okay.
Shout out one more time. Psychic Dayle's direct line to book her is 808-372-1816. Make sure you do get all of our alerts by following us on Blog Talk Radio. Life, Laughter, Happiness. Plus, visit us on Book. We also have a private page on Facebook if you have something discreet you would like to talk to us about. Okay, thanks everybody for listening. Thank you, Johnny. And of course, thank you, Psychic Dayle Schear.
Good night, everyone.
Have a great weekend. Good night.
No matter what branch you serve, military roots run deep. At American Military University, we recognize the sacrifices of service members and their loved ones. That's why we extend our military tuition savings to your family tree. Parents, spouses, legal partners, siblings, and dependents all qualify for our preferred military rate of just $250 per credit hour. American Military University. Savings for the whole family. Learn more at amu.apus.edu/military.
It's Ryan Seacrest here. People always say it's good to unwind, but that's easier said than done. The exception, Chumba Casino. They actually make it easier done than said, or at least the same. Chumba Casino is an online social casino with hundreds of casino-style games like slots and blackjack. Play for fun. Play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sign up now and collect your free welcome bonus at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.